When people think of play, they often think of children who play spontaneously, but the key difference between children and adults in play is that adults move between being immersed in imaginative and speculative ways of being, but also being able to critically reflect on those. And that's really the core loop of play design. Play doesn't always have to have a grand purpose. In fact, more than often it doesn't, and it's a lot of pressure to put on play. But when we do work with play design, it does have that creative, generative capacity.
So Whanganui received the designation of UNESCO City of Design at the end of 2021, and I would say that play is a really important part of that designation for us. Whanganui received the designation in part because of our long history as a strong design champion and advocate, but also because of the city's aspirations for the future to really develop the city as a space that's welcoming and inclusive and tells our stories, and play is a really big part of that. Sport Whanganui is taking a leadership role in play in our community, and I really admire and love their aspirations for the city. I would really hope to see every street in Whanganui a playful space and every resident in the city a play advocate.
So Sport Whanganui and Whanganui District Council are really keen on growing Whanganui as a playful city, and we know that people in Whanganui want play experiences that are unique, that help us connect to Whanganui, our people here and our places and our amazing environment, and we know that using art and creativity and design is a fantastic tool to help bring those play experiences to Whanganui.
Yeah, you can study to be a play designer. However, most play designers that I know are self-taught because it is a particular approach. So you have to be open to play in the first instance because a lot of it is improvised. There are rules, but then it's how you respond to those that were the meaningful moments and come out of it. So you have to be open and imaginative and creative. But that can take a number of forms. So I work with lots of musical play, but I'm not a musician, right? So I work with a lot of musicians. It becomes part of the process. So what I'm trying to say here is that play design is really interdisciplinary, and most people coming into it have a background in something else. If you want to be a play designer, kind of look up new games movement and other things like that, and start playing games in your community, or just with your office or studio or whatever. It's getting into that kind of way of being that's most important.